sports fans. Ben from Ben's Hang-Ups here, and we are on the road again. And by golly, it got clear skies and it's sunny. Been raining for the last couple of days. We've had storms off and on. Some pretty good ones, but beautiful day today, so Ben's out on the road. I'm gonna go look at some things you've probably never seen before. So friends, as always, I'll see you down the road.
Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax.
Well, you wondered where I'm at. Eau Claire, Michigan. Small town. Berrien County. We're going to walk around here, show you what we got here in town. One of those small places we're going to stop today. And it is lunchtime, and the lunch places are busy. Then we're going to take a look around, as I said, show you the town. Village Tavern's probably open across the street there. Bear with me, here we go. Well, Eau Claire has a population of about 540 people. Small town. Nice town. Looks like there's a little bit going on here. Not any big shopping centers right outside of town or big strip malls. Got their own library, their own post office, village hall. And they're part of a school system. Eau Claire High School has a students of about 190 of them. The middle school, Eau Claire Middle School, is about 158, and their elementary school 280. As you can see, there's a tavern in town, a couple restaurants, even a fast food pizza place here in town. Now, if you're wondering about the crime rate here in town, well, I can tell you it's way below the state and the national averages. That's a good thing. Good school system. Teacher ratio, I believe, if I remember right, is about 18-1. Not as good as some others, but you know what? Maybe that's a little bit more realistic. Yeah, there's that pickup truck I'd like to have. And this is their public library. Community rooms. Now, Eau Claire is located in Pokagon Township, Cass County, Michigan. There's that barn. I'll bet it's got some history behind it. This would be Big C Lumber. Got your CPA in town. Got a tax guy in town. Yeah. This portion of Michigan was inhabited by the Woodland people and later the Potawatomi Indian tribes. Pokagon Township is the location of the first white settlement in Cass County, Michigan. On November 22nd, 1825, Uzell Putman became the first white settler in Cass County, locating his home on the Pokagon Prairie. Well, we're going to take a little stop here. Okay, where's he at now? Well, I'm in Pokagon, Michigan. And yeah, I'm going to show you around here a little bit. A little bit of Pokagon, Michigan, but mainly there's a reason I stopped here. And I'm going to show you that reason here in a minute. Walk right up to it here. Yep, this will be it. So I'm going to show you this. Where is he at? Yeah. I don't know if you can see this or not. Right back there, that white building, is the old Rugged Cross Church. And I'll explain that to you a little bit more as we go here. And as I show you more grounds, the old Rugged Cross. Now maybe you can see that up there, right up a hill there. Okay, let's take a look around. The original old Rugged Cross Church in Pokagon, Michigan is the former First Methodist Episcopal Church in Pokagon. The structure was built as a hops barn in 1862 and used for several purposes until it was enlarged and remodeled into a church beginning in 1876. There in 1913, visiting Methodist evangelist Reverend George Bernard sang his newly completed hymn, The Old Rugged Cross, publicly for the first time. And it looks like we have someone walking around here, don't we? Soon after the hymn's debut, the Pokagon Congregationals sold their church and moved to a nearby building. Now the Pokagon United Methodist Church. The hymn's debut site was used as a storage barn for more than 80 years and was near collapse when purchased for restoration in 1998 by Robert and Mary Scheffel of Dowagiac, Michigan. And they're still working on this thing. It's closed to the public inside. Years ago, I got to go in this church. Years ago. And it was quite interesting. So I'm kind of anxious for them to get it done so we can go back inside again. This song, The Old Rugged Cross, today is one of the most famously sung religious hymns in the world. It's amazing. This is kind of a park that they have behind the church. Very nice. And there are these signs around. And I apologize for the wind. Can't do anything about that. The church is located in Pokagon Township, what was once the cherished dwelling place of the last remnants of the once powerful Potawatomi Indian tribes. Chief Leopold Pokagon was referred to as the Good Chief and was highly regarded by all who dealt with him. Pokagon is loosely translated to mean the rib, but literally means something used to shield. Pokagon Township was officially established on November 1st, 1829. Well, as you've seen by that sign, they're still trying to raise enough funds to complete the renovation of this building. If you want to give a few bucks, send it in. The information was on the sign. I think it would also help if they opened up enough to have a donation jar. People could donate. Really an interesting place and a very interesting history. Now, from a church, we go to a new place. When you think of the oldest settlement in Michigan, you probably think of Detroit and Sault Ste. Marie. They're the ones that usually come to mind first. But the oldest bar in business in Michigan is actually in the southwest corner of the state. It's the Old Tavern Inn near Niles, Michigan, located in a little burg called Somerville, just a few miles from where I'm at right now. But first, this is Berrien Center. Once a small town, it still is, but there's not much of a downtown left at all. I thought I'd just stop and look around before moving on. That is probably the only big building left, and it's not in the best of shape. Now I'm parked here in front of a remodeled, looked like it maybe one time was a garage or something. And I couldn't find much information on this area at all. Not at all. So onward we go. We're gonna go into Summersville. This cozy tavern that once was served as a very stagecoach passenger inn where they could get a meal and get a bed for the night. This is just what remains, and it's still a very popular place today. They do a good business. Food is decent. Yep, decent food and drink. If you ever get a chance, you might want to stop up here at Stevensville. Look the tavern up. Stop by. Have some goulash. Maybe a hamburger. Well, nice day for a ride, and that was a good ride. A lot of those places you've seen were new to me, too, in a way. Now, I've been at most of them, but I've seen some areas to the countryside I haven't seen before. And that's why you went along, too. Seen things maybe we never saw before. Some of you may never see again. But at least you know about them. So as always, folks, subscribe to the channel, help me out. Helps out a lot. Old Ben doesn't make any money here. You know, maybe I got 1,000 subscribers. Maybe YouTube would toss me $1 or $2, pay for some of the gas anyway. I doubt it, but subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you anything. Do me the favor. In the meantime, I'll see you down the road.
Relax and take a virtual ride with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me. You'll see interesting places you probably haven't seen. I hope you enjoy the ride and discover new places with me. Sit back, relax, and take a virtual ride with me.